Hi everyone. So today I would like to explain Chapter 4, Standardized Testing from Language Assessment book by Douglas Brown. So let's get started. What is standardization? A standardized test presupposes certain standard objective or criteria that are held constant across one form of the test to another. The criteria in large-scale standardized tests are designed to apply to a broad band of competencies that are usually not exclusive to one particular curriculum. Most elementary and secondary school in the US have standardized achievement tests to measure children's mastery grade levels. College entrance exams such as Scholastic Aptitude Test or SAT are part of the educational experience of many high school seniors seeking further education. The Graduate Record Exam, or GRE, is a required standardized test for entry into many graduate school programs. Tests like the Graduate Management Admission Test, or GMAT, and the Law School Aptitude Test, or LSAT, specialize in particular discipline. One genre of standardized tests that you may already be familiar with is the test of language as a foreign language, or TOEFL. And then advantage and the disadvantage of standardization. Advantage of standardized testing include foremost a ready-made, previously validated product that frees the teacher from having to spend hours creating a test administrations to large groups can be accomplished within reasonable time limits. In the case of multiple choice formats, scoring procedures are streamlined. For either scannable computerized scoring or hand scoring with a hole punch grid for fast turnaround time. And for better or for worse, there is often an air of face validity to such authoritative-looking instruments. And the disadvantage center largely can on the inappropriate use of the such tests. For example, using an overall proficiency test as an achievement test simply because of the convenience of the standardization. And then the disadvantages. Another disadvantage is the potential misunderstanding of the differences between direct and indirect testing. Some standardized tests include tasks that do not directly specify performance in the target objective. And then developing a standardized test. How are standardized tests developed? You might pause in an attempt to understand the process of the test development. Determine the purpose and objective of the test. Most standardized tests are expected to provide high practicality in administration and scoring without unduly compromising validity. And then design test specifications. Decisions need to be made on how to go about structuring the specifications of the test. Before specs can be addressed, a comprehensive program of research must identify a set of construct underlying the test itself. The stage of laying the foundation stones can occupy weeks, months, or even years of effort. And then design, select, and arrange test tasks and items. Once specifications for a standardized test have been stipulated, the sometimes never-ending task of designing, selecting, and arranging items begin. The specs act much like a blueprint in determining the number and types of items to be created, and then make appropriate evaluation of different kinds of items. For other types of response formats, namely production responses, different formats of evaluation becomes important. The principle of practicality and reliability are prominent along with the concept of facility, and the specified scoring procedures and reporting formats. A systematic assembly of test items in a pre-selected arrangement and sequence, all of which are validated to conform to an expected difficulty, should yield a test that can then be scored accurately and reported back to test takers and institutions efficiently. And then perform ongoing construct validation studies. Uh, Here we know that it should be clear that no standardized instrument is expected to be used repeatedly without a rigorous program of ongoing construct validation. Any standardized test, once developed, must be accompanied by a systemic periodic corroboration of its effectiveness and by step toward its improvement. And then uh, a test of language proficiency presupposes a comprehensive definition of the specific competencies that comprise overall language ability. And then here, please pay attention into table 4.1 traits of second language proficiency. Here we have the trait, grammar, discourse, and also the social linguistic. And then the trait is consists of method, oral, multiple choice, and written composition. Okay, and then this is the four standardized language proficiency. There are four commercially approached standardized tests of English language proficiency. Here we have, you can see, you have a TOEFL, and then the Michigan English Language Assessment, PATRI or MILAB, and then we also have the International English Language System or IELTS, and then we also have the test of English for international communications. Okay, so that's all about the chapter 4. Thank you for your attention and see you.